This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Coming up, the Schuylkill County Coroner talks about the pandemic and deaths from COVID-19 in his county. Hi there, friends, and thank you so much for your time today. I'm Ken Carr with your local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. 8 new deaths were reported in Luzerne County from COVID-19, and that brings the total to 84. Here's the reported case numbers of COVID-19 from the State Department of Health for Wednesday. Carbon County also added 1 death, and Schuylkill County went from 6 new cases on Tuesday to 13 in Wednesday's numbers. Hazleton City Council voted to extend the curfew in the city through May 11th. The curfew for residents is from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. until April 30th. As of May 1st, the curfew will be from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Councilman Jim Perry was the only one to vote against the measure that will also extend other restrictions in the city that are listed on your screen. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt says between 60 and 65% of people being tested are testing positive for COVID-19 at local sites. It was also reported yesterday that 4 of Hazleton's 42 full-time police officers tested positive for COVID-19. Read more about all of this from the Standard Speaker Sam Galsky at standardspeaker.com. The president of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, John Fletcher, says the number of patients in the ICU has gone down at the local hospital, but he warns that the area is not out of the woods yet. Fletcher says Lehigh Valley Hazleton is planning for more elective surgeries, and they're trying to open some outpatient services. He says they are still concerned and that people should still be social distancing and staying at home because they don't want to see a surge of COVID-19 cases. Also, LVHN is looking for people who recovered from COVID-19 to donate plasma to provide antibodies for those currently fighting the virus. If you would like to donate, call 1-888-402-5846, and for more information, go to lvhn.org/COVID-19. Recently, our Janine Lassant interviewed Schuylkill County Coroner Dr. David Moylan. He spoke about deaths in the county from COVID-19 and how he and his staff are staying safe while investigating cases.
We're investigating these very thoroughly. Most have been diagnosed in the area hospitals. They haven't all died in Schuylkill County because, we have major tertiary medical centers that have smaller hospitals in our county. And sometimes the patients, as they get sicker and sicker, are transferred to Allentown, Bethlehem, Reading, or whatever. But we are counting those as our cases, and we're tracking them. We've substantiated 5 deaths that involved COVID infection.
And do you have to deal with the bodies differently because of COVID?
Well, if the case is only suspected, as we had last evening, we treat them with the presumptive diagnosis, and then when they're back in the morgue facility, we try to establish a diagnosis either with a blood test and or a nasal swab. And they're 2 accepted areas or methods of diagnosis. And the deputies that are assisting me in this are gowned with impervious material, so fluids cannot absorb into their street clothes, masks, and also a facial shield, double gloves. And the mortuary pouches that we use in bringing the bodies to our facility, we use 2 pouches as an extra precaution in case there's a perforation or anything.
Are you seeing a decrease in overdose during this time?
We are seeing an increase in overdoses. And again, very tragic deaths. A lot of young people under 40 years of age. And again, we're working closely with law enforcement and the DA's office to see if we can dampen that trend.
You've been in this business a long time. What have you learned throughout this process of dealing with COVID?
One of the things I've taken away is that this is an extremely infectious agent, and it's not just being spread by droplets, coughing, sneezing. but it also seems to be transmissible by fomites. What the heck is a fomite? It is a utensil, perhaps. I've even heard of one case documented in the literature in which a salt shaker was the fomite that carried the infection to another person. So again, the CDC recommendations have to be taken to heart.
Thank you, Janine and Dr. Moylan. Let's get to some positive news, and here to share that positive news is Executive Director of the Hazelton Art League, Allie Mckittrick.
The Art League is going to have a virtual gallery. It should be a lot of fun. We're hoping to get people from all around different areas, maybe even around the world, to submit their pieces that they can be seen at this gallery show on Friday. So I'm asking you to, if you're interested or you know anybody that might be, to submit your work to exedir@hazeltonsartleague.org.
If you do submit your art, include the title of your work, your name, the medium, the size of the art, and the cost if you're selling it. The show starts Friday online, so check hazeltonsartleague.org and facebook.com/HazeltonArtLeague.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
There was some sun this morning, but storms are on the way. Here's the forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a 60% chance of rain, mainly after 3 a.m., cloudy with a low of 46. And then a flood watch for our area Thursday afternoon to Friday afternoon. On Thursday, 100% chance of rain, possible thunderstorms as well. Some of the storms could produce heavy rainfall, high of 60 degrees. It will also be windy. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. Thursday night, 90% chance of rain and a possible thunderstorm. Again, some of the storms could produce heavy rainfall. We'll have a low of 52 degrees. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. For Friday, 70% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high of 57, down to a 50% chance of showers at night, mostly cloudy, low of 47. On Saturday, we have a 30% chance of showers, partly sunny, high of 57. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low of 46. On Sunday, we hit 67 degrees with partly sunny skies, and Sunday night, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 46 degrees. Coming up, a local dietitian, my wife, and a local idiot, me, head to the kitchen for some healthy eating advice during quarantine. And in sports, we hear from the Hazleton Area High School softball team, and Ken Jackson introduces us to the new head of Greater Hazleton Rails to Trails. Congratulations to these 8th grade students from MMI Preparatory School in Freeland. They finished 3rd place in the Pennsylvania Foundation for Free Enterprise Stock Market game. Robert Orban, Nathaniel Niedlinger, Ethan Lloyd, Leo Zvonik, and Corgan Nolasco were given $100,000 of virtual cash to invest. They competed against other middle school students in the East region from September to April. Their instructor was social sciences teacher Michael Scarlato. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following. Anna Mae Wagoneer, 83 of Cunningham. The Harmon Funeral Home in Drums will announce arrangements. You can send condolences at harmonfuneral.com. Sylvia Prusock of Freeland. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland will announce arrangements. And Robert A. Smith, 94 of Hazelton. Services are private. The McNulty Funeral Home in Freeland is assisting the family. Today's social news has been brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. For information, call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.